man?
Good.
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 All right.
Good. So far, so good.
Okay, good. So we found ourselves in a little bit of a fairway bunker here.
Yeah.
What we would call,
Fortunate.
yeah, what we would call an adaptive environment here. So it's very, very different from hitting out of the rough or finding yourself in the fairway.
Right.
If you want to go ahead and set up here,
Okay.
you know, super important piece here. Obviously, you have less footing because you're on sand. So, first important step here that you always do a pretty good job at is push your feet in and dig
digging
your
the feet in,
Exactly
getting a
right.
platform.
To get stable, because you know your feet can slide out from under you in these situations. Big thing, what you've really mastered is greenside bunker shots. However, this is a fairway bunker shot. So where we would kind of draw this line for a greenside bunker shot, you want to bottom out, and that sand is actually going to propel that ball out.
Okay.
You never actually make contact with the ball for greenside bunker shots, but for these,
you do need to make contact. And here's where I think I struggle, you know, is when you set up for a typical fairway shot or a rough shot, you know, you're setting it up and you're setting it on the ground, but obviously you can't do that. You know, at a bunker you have to hover it, and so I find myself either hitting it way too thin or hitting it way too thick.
Okay.
You know, because I can't seem to find that median.
Yeah.
And that contact point.
Exactly.
Oftentimes I can. So.
Okay. Yeah. So, you know, kind of what you're describing is a little bit of low point issues. So, good practice routine for you here. Obviously, we're out on the course, so you can't draw in the sand when you're out playing, nor can you bottom out the club in these bunkers. But when you practice next time you hit the range, is drawing a line, setting a bunch of golf balls up, and practicing getting that low point.
Okay, so these lines here, this is where you this would be your contact point on a green side. But,
correct.
Okay, and then the front line is obviously contacting the ball directly.
Yeah, for fairway
in a fairway. Okay.
Exactly. So you're really going to want good low point control here out of these fairway bunker shots. You're going to want to hit ball first.
Okay.
Unlike a greenside bunker shot.
Okay.
So other than that, super important. Obviously, you want to turn in these full swing shots.
Okay.
But if you get any kind of slide or lateral shift going, that's where you're getting those thick shots, those fat shots, where you're bottoming out before the golf ball, and you kind of hit the floaters. They just get halfway to the
right. They'll trickle out, or even sometimes just jump to the other end of the bunker.
For sure.
You know, again, another limiting point, especially when it comes to tournament play.
Exactly right. So after working on this today, you know, you'll really have some more confidence in your low point. A good ball striker like yourself, to where we need to bottom out every time for these fairway bunker shots.
Okay.
Another good tip here, we got about 145 yards to the hole here. Really good rule of thumb here for these fairway bunker shots is club up and grip down from what you think.
Really?
To enable you to get back down to the ball.
Okay.
And as they say, you know, thin to win. Thin's going to be a great miss out of a fairway bunker shot.
Okay.
Opposed to a fat shot.
Okay.
So
I was about to ask, actually, I was going to say, would you want to set up as if you're hitting a knockdown, but if a thin shot is more preferable, I'd assume you almost want to do the opposite.
Essentially, yeah, you're going to want that shaft pretty much vertical, just like you'd set up with a driver, kind of what we worked on earlier today on this playing lesson. But all in all, low point is key for these fairway bunker shots, and good ball striker like yourself. You got a pitching wedge here.
I do.
A little bit less club than you think you need, or more club than you think you need, so we're just going to grip down a little bit.
Okay.
That way you're a little bit closer to the ball here.
Okay.
And then just 3/4 shot here. So we'll work on that. We'll look at the low point and just keep doing what you're doing.
Awesome. Let's do it.